revenue officer on the line, and he's got all sorts of concerns. He was mumbling to me just having coffee the other an hour ago that our revenue seemed to have dried up. So I'm very glad to meet you. I have no idea you exist in my company, but all of a sudden I'm all ears because this attack seems to be digital. So I need you to tell me what in the world is going on.
So currently what's happening is that our one of our systems, our OpenEMR, which is more than likely the revenue service you're referring to, is currently being it's been attacked. Unfortunately, when we came into the environment, we were unable to access the firewall, the Palo Alto firewall. Well, we weren't aware of the machine used to access it, and about an hour in, we were able to, and in that hour, it seems as if attackers have installed backdoors, and they've executed a program. It's named Goose on OpenEMR. What it does is when you enter certain commands, it just causes an ASCII, like a text art of a goose to appear.
Hey, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. I have no idea. You just spoke Greek to me, and I'm a Greek. I have no idea what you just said. So tell me in words that I can understand, how is what's happening impacting my customers?
What's impacting your customers is that our administrators can't actually apply commands or control that machine, and outside threat actors are controlling that machine at the moment, or they have access to it, a persistent access.
So Peyton, this is Jay Porter, the Chief Revenue Officer he mentioned. And so are you telling me clients can't access our e-commerce site?
Clients currently cannot access the e-commerce site.
Holy crap.
They are able to, they aren't able to pull it up in their browser, but it is externally accessible. They just can't see it.
Yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all.
I agree, sir.
Give me some hope. When is the system going to be back up? What time?
Well, sir, I have my best guy working on it. He's working on it as we speak. I can see him typing in our team chat right now. He's our best Linux guy we got. So he is currently removing that, and hopefully within the next half an hour or so, he'll have that removed and we'll have control of that back. I'm also administrating the firewall, and I've implemented various policies to block access to the attacker's command and control server that they're using to control that machine. So hopefully within the next half hour, we'll have that e-commerce back up and that revenue will be steady again.
Well, that'll certainly be a big relief. How are our medical record databases and our client information? Are they safe?
Client information has been identified and it has been encrypted by our administrators. So even if those are exfiltrated, which I can assure you they won't be, they will not be able to be cracked. So that information is secure. We've identified all the files and repositories that need to be secured with that information.
Just a minute here, Peyton. I'm so confused. I'm going to get our Chief Technical Officer, Casey, on the line as well. Casey, are you satisfied with that answer?
I think it's certainly a good start. Are you, what measures do you have in place to, you mentioned that you're not worried about our encrypted records being exfiltrated. Do you have any sorts of measures in place to look at the kinds of traffic leaving our network?
Yes, currently I have on the Palo Alto firewall a file blocking policy that will block the exfiltration of certain files, those included. And I am currently working on getting a forward proxy going so that I can inspect outbound SSL traffic, and then I'm also installing certificates to be able to inspect inbound SSL traffic.
Let me ask you this: do we need to? You know, I hope Jay and Costas don't. I hope they don't have heart attacks when I say this, but do we need to bring in some outside support for any of the the issues you've identified? I'm thinking some sort of support for incident response, and if so, you know, how can I or we support that effort?
Currently, I don't expect us to need any outside help. However, if we can't get that e-commerce problem figured out, I will ask for outside assistance. But I do have my best guy on it, and he's working on it right now. So I don't expect us to need outside help unless we require one of our machines to be reset.
Okay, back to you, gentlemen.
Peyton, how many of our systems are down at this moment? Do you have a way of telling that?
Yes, I do, sir. I have a web portal that allows me to view what systems are up and what systems are down. Currently, we only have 2 systems down out of the 6 that are available. One of those being the e-com. Well, actually, our e-commerce website is back up, but our open medical records are down.
All right. Well, it sounds like you guys are on the ball, and you beat your half-hour estimate by 25 minutes. I can only hope that that continues in the next hour, the next 2 hours, 3 hours. Are they gone now? Since your guy put the system back up, are they gone? Can I go to bed? What's going on?
You can go to bed, sir. I don't think anything's going to be happening there for a while, if anything happens at all.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, let me tell you, I've been kind of worried about our long-term security posture. We have so many clients in the military and state and local governments, and they depend on our systems being up so that their systems are up. I presume that the injects that you're getting are being handled well. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
We've missed a few injects.
Missed? You can't miss one inject. Those injects are vital. Absolutely vital.
Yes, I understand that, sir. Unfortunately, due to the slow start we got, we weren't acclimated to the systems that we are on, and we missed, I believe, the recent inject that was missed. The CTO wanted external access due to his operation and his self-quarantine. Unfortunately, the machine he's trying to access is currently not externally accessible. We are right now installing a little thing that'll get that working again. I denoted in the inject that I sent that it would be up, and unfortunately I wasn't able to provide an IP address at that time because that address is not static or set. It is dynamic, so it's fluid, so it could be one thing 1 second when he logs in or when she logs in, or it could be one thing the other second.
Well, listen, Peyton, I know that your communication channels might be banging all night long. I don't want to hear from you right now, but I do want to hear tomorrow. I've got a big board meeting coming up, and I better have answers. So I'm going to look to you to give me a report tomorrow in 24 hours. You got 24 hours. I want to know what our customers can and can't see in the systems that we've created for them. I want to know status of each and every one of them in some kind of historical pattern. And most importantly, I'm going to tell you, I've got religion now. I've got Jay here, my chief revenue officer, and he has convinced me that I personally need to pay attention to what's happening in the basement floor of my beautiful corporate headquarters. All the security people that are down there are vital to my existence. I got to have my bonus paid this year. And if I don't have revenue, I don't get my bonus. So please, the last thing I want you to do tomorrow, after you review the systems and you review the status of the systems from a client-facing perspective, is tell me if you need any help. Let me know what I can do to help. I'm convinced that you are now an important guy. So Jay, any last minute from you and from Casey?
No, thank you to the team first. Thank you, Peyton and the team, for getting the e-commerce site back up quickly. Better to, and it's always nice, you'll learn this, if you haven't already, it's sometimes better to under-promise and over-deliver. So you didn't say it was going to be up in 5 and it was up in a half hour. You said a half hour and it was up in 5. So gave your team a little leeway there to get it done. It also shows the class of your team. So well done for that, and keep that thing up, please.
Thank you, sir. We will. That revenue will be constant. We'll make sure you guys get your bonuses.
Thank you. Take care and goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Thanks.